Hi, this is Josh Rackless. Oh shit, the waitress is coming back. Hold on. Okay, she's not coming. Okay. I'm here with Heather, Cupcakes. Let me see. Okay, there you are. And the situation here is that Heather is celiac, is that correct?
Yeah.
And so she wants a gluten-free meal. And she just asked the waitress if they had any gluten-free food. And then the waitress went on saying, you know what, only 30,000 people are actually celiac, and the rest
Are just trendy.
yeah, she was saying it's very trendy right now. Being gluten-free is very trendy. Only 30,000 people are really, the rest are just
You know what I think set her off? I said I was American.
Oh, right. I was trying to sort of appease the situation because Heather was sort of being, I don't know what the menu and this and that, and so I was trying to be like, it's not me, I don't know this girl. Like, I was like, she's visiting from Rochester, and then she's like, oh, yeah, the Americans. I would have thought America has less gluten-free. And then Heather's like, no. And Heather's like, no, they do have a lot. And no, here's anyways, what? Yeah, so not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Or the brightest crayon.
But what we want to do is, I just remembered after this sort of episode happened right now that we were going to do a tour of the States, and we were going to visit gluten-free restaurants. That was our better idea. Maybe we started a tour of Canada. So we were thinking right here that we should, because the waitress was saying that she doesn't know, and the person in the kitchen doesn't know if there's gluten in the sauces. The kitchen manager does not know because the different sauces for the chicken wings are not on the list. Chicken wings are not on the gluten-free list that they have
And
because
he doesn't know how to read ingredient labels.
because there's some kind of oil or something in the chicken wings. What was the reason that?
She said the rest have sugar in them.
Oh, they've got sugar.
Because sugar is not gluten.
Yeah, so for some reason the chicken wings are not on this list because I think they fry things that there's gluten in, so they're not safe. But Heather says, okay, I just need to know about the sauce, and they're like, well, there's a lot of sugar in the sauces, which has nothing to do with gluten. So clearly, so then we were joking, Heather was just asking, what's in that place up there? And I'm like, I don't know, I've never been up there. And then we joked about the waitress saying, nobody knows, the restaurant manager does not know what's upstairs, whatever. So that was that whole joke. Anyway, so I decided we should just start filming this because I was enjoying our little joke about what's going on upstairs there. So here we are, and at any moment we might get Heather to walk into the kitchen and ask about, I should get a selfie stick because I want this farther away. Yeah, and she almost punched her. There was almost a very skinny waitress. There was a lot of tension, so I was trying to diffuse it by saying she's American, but that didn't help. It only escalated things. So I can never return to this pub, and even though I live across the street, Heather will go back to Rochester, and she won't have to deal with this.
The lady's watching us.
And that lady is watching us. She was enjoying. She's now in our video. And so maybe they'll see this on YouTube one day and go, that's awesome. And we're also debating whether to go to those couches over there. And I was saying that we shouldn't take over the couches. There's only two of us. If we got another two people, but Heather's like, well, I don't know, why not? Why can't we take them over? There's nobody in them right now. And then there's people over there playing Jenga, and then they're sort of taking over those couches, and they're not even sitting there. They're sitting at the other table. So, anyways, there's a lot of excitement happening here for our very first.
Is that your lobby?
That's the movie theater lobby. That's part of. There's Luma, and then there's a bar there. It's a very long couch. We should go sit there and have a cheese plate and some wine later.
Oh, they have cheesecake and wine up there?
Yeah.
On that nice couch?
Yes, that's what we're doing, and then we don't even have to go outside. We can stumble up on the elevator up to my condo.
Yeah.
That's how I seduce all the ladies. I've never been on that couch, actually.
Really?
I've never been with a woman, actually. But I did have one woman stay with me for a little bit. She's a psychologist, and she's like, you want to come down? And
Kate?
no, it wasn't Kate. Kate's a fake psychologist. This woman's like a legit psychologist. She invited me to a movie with another psychologist woman she was going with. And then so I said, okay, two women, two psychologists, this will be exciting. They're doctors, they're smart. So I go to them, we sit in the movie, and then the people in the movie start singing, and she's like, what is this? And it was the new movie with the chick from Pitch Perfect, Anna Kendrick, but it was called
Pitch Perfect 2?
No, it was another movie. It's like a musical about her and this Jewish guy she meets, and then he's always wanted to meet the shiksa of his dreams.
I haven't heard of it.
It's a movie based on a musical. It's called The Last 5 Years.
Oh.
Anyway, so the movie starts and singing,
Cute.
and the psychologist woman is, what's her name? Is it Donna or something? Let's call her Donna. And she's like, oh, I hate musicals. And then she walks out, but I'm like,
She walked out?
She's like, let's go, and took her friend with me. And I'm like, well, what took her friend with her?
So they need a psychologist.
Yeah, they need psychologists. And I was like, well, I've already paid, so I feel like I should be here, even though I hate musicals too.
Was it this theater?
It was this theater.
So you didn't have to leave because you lived there. You didn't need to ride home or anything.
No, I wasn't. So anyways, my point is that I stayed for the whole movie, and then I met them here on the couch, and they had already gone through some wine, and they were going through cheese plate. And I ordered. I think
How was the movie?
It wasn't great. It was very. I mean, it probably would have been.
Did you miss out on the wine and cheese plate?
I had a bit of wine later, and I got my own cheese plate.
Oh.
So I felt, but then nothing happened. There was no threesome. Donna or whoever just probably.
Were they attractive?
Yeah, like I think they're both about 50, and so but they have good bodies, and one of them has a maybe her daughter's 12 or something, and showed me pictures, and she wants to be an actress, and yeah, I in my head it could have been like this whole cougar threesome PhDs, and you picture the doctors would be good in bed. I don't know why, because they know about the body, but they're psychologists, so maybe they could do sex things to my mind. I'm not sure exactly what I was thinking.
I don't know. I think maybe you lucked out that it didn't happen.
It's probably a fine thing that I escaped that whole thing. But yeah, nothing happened, but I did have some cheese. Anyways, that's the only time I was sitting on that couch, is my point. So maybe we should try it, and it would be a better situation than before with the doctors.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a plan, and now we're waiting for our food, so we'll see what happens. Bye.